Hello. 18 and older only. Hello. Hello. Hey, how's it going? I technically didn't restrict it today because I missed the hundreds of views that I'm used to getting. So I didn't want to restrict it because then I don't get as many views. It didn't create a highlight last night on my live. You know how it usually creates a highlight? Apparently if you age restrict it, it doesn't create a highlight. And I like having the highlight, you know? I get very used to things and I like, I'm still gonna say 18 or older only and have you guys and have Mr. Possessive boot anybody who's not 18. But when you're used to getting hundreds of views and it makes you feel good when you get all those views, you know what I'm saying? How's it going? It's time for the Bridget Show. Come on, everybody. It is time for the Bridget Show. Here in we're going to have a great time here in Colorado. Come on, everybody. It's the Bridget Show. It's the Bridget Show. 18 and older only, or my moderator will boot you out of here. I guess I could stop coloring since you guys are here now. But I hated the fact that Good, how about you? 18 and older only, guys. I didn't like the fact that when I had it restricted, I didn't get as many views. And it made me feel bad. And it didn't create a highlight possessive. So I was mad about that too. Let me pin that. There we go. Okay. Doing good otherwise. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I guess it only does it if I don't restrict my live, you know? And plus, I only got like 24 views on it. And I was like, I'm used to the hundreds of views. I like the hundreds of views, you know? Ooh. Variety of patterns including leaves, pumpkins, turkeys, and more. 18 and 18 and older only. So if you're not 18, cannot be in here. Do I know who that is though? Yeah, right? Right. It was crazy. Good, how are you? Hopefully we have a way to verify who's 18 and who's not. Seems, yeah, new, yeah. Hello. Hello. 18 and older only. So if you're not 18, you might want to find someplace else. Hello. 18 and older only. Hello. 18 and older. What does 3 mean? I don't know what that means. Hello, I said hello. Thank you. Thank you for the likes, guys. Hello. Good, how about you? Good, good. Thank you for the likes, guys. Oh my god, possessive. I'm in the United States. Good, how about you? Thank you. Oh, nice to meet you. How's it going, guys? Right? 18 and older only. Yay! Love it. We love to see it. My relationship status is nobody's business. Don't be nosy. Mind your business. Right? Bye. Mind your business. Don't be nosy. 18 and older only. And hey, I put it in the title too. When you see it like on the homepage or whatever, or the channel page. Sorry, guys. How's it going? Good, how about you? Yes, there you go. So I'm trying. I'm trying to follow the rules, possessive. Doing my very best. Yay! Thank you. Appreciate you. KK. Cool. Bro, Chapel Roan's The Subway has been stuck in my head for days. Thank you, I try. Yay. Doing my very best. I just want to grow. I want to get to my 500 goal, and I worry that if I age restrict it, thank you. I worry that if I restrict it, that I won't grow. Hang on, I'm looking for a picture of a turkey. Ooh, rooster. Squirrel. Yay, I love it. I'm still trying to get to 500 by Christmas. Yay. Was that 117 to go? Yeah, right? Yeah, it does. And I'm like, sad Bridget. Hello. How's it going, guys? It is 18 and older only. KK's been here long enough. KK can have the promotion. Yay! Oh my god, possessive. You're just stuck on that, aren't you? You are just stuck on that. I ate dinner relatively early tonight. Right? You saw all the laughing emojis I put on your comment. Right? Super live, yes. SP, you have to earn that. This is your first time in here. You have to earn that. KK and Possessive have been here a while. In my lives, you have to earn it. Hello, guys. 18 and older only, or my moderators will boot you out of here. You're welcome. Yes, for a little bit. She hit her ball maybe like 3 times, but then she stopped. I started talking to her and she stopped. The blue, if you can understand me, the blue means they're a moderator, and that you have to earn. Like I was explaining, you have to earn that. That's not something that you ask for. Yeah, it is. I was surprised. I think my larger of my errands had hit her ball once, but I wasn't sure because she only did it once. But Tundra did hers at least 3 times. Right. I swear, like, when I'm on my phone and I see it out of the side of my eye, it like sends a chill through me. And then I look up and I'm like, "Hi." You know, I start talking to her. I petted her before the stream and I was like, "I love you." I always tell the girls I love them. And they're so pretty. Yes. I don't know, man. Sometimes I don't know, because I can't feel anything, like, and I never see shadows or anything, but bro, if I could afford a REM pod, like, I would scream the first time it went off. Nah, I don't think so. One of my supervisors said that ghosts don't want you to see them. Hello, how's it going? 18 and older only. If you are not 18, please exit. Goodness. Yes, it is a responsibility. You're right. The other day, like last week, or not last week, when I posted the tribute to Barani, the orangutan that passed away, I thought I had seen a shadow, but then I told myself that it was just a optical illusion. I was like, oh, I'm just seeing stuff. Maybe I'm tired. Right. It says right there, English only. All is well, KK. You're good. I'm excited. Today's my Friday at work. So Tuesday and Wednesday off. That around the neck phone holder is supposed to be coming today. Fingers crossed. Right, exactly. What you call it? KK, I know a little bit of Spanish because I've had many Hispanic coworkers throughout my career. My working, I had my first job when I was 21 and I'm 37 now. So since then, I've had a lot of, Hispanic coworkers. So I've picked up a lot of Spanish. It's funny, I failed high school Spanish, but I've picked up quite a bit. I'm not fluent at all, but sometimes in certain situations I can get by. But if someone comes up and starts speaking a whole paragraph in Spanish, I'm like, I don't understand, no comprendo, but I know little bits and phrases, including some cuss words. And I know like some of the more common words in like French, like hello and thank you in French. I know yes in French. What else? Yeah, that's about it. Hello, thank you. Yeah, right? Exactly. Yeah, oui. Oui is yes in French. What you call it? That's right. I know like a couple words in Greek. I know like you know how when someone sneezes and you go gesundheit, that's like bless you, and then dankeschön is thank you. So I like several languages I know like bits and pieces, but not enough to have a conversation. And I get a lot of people from like India and like the eastern countries, so I'm like, I don't understand. I think I should make a video. I try. I should really make a video being like, hey Google, or I mean not cancel. I should really make a video being like, hey YouTube, can you enable like translating different languages on live stream? Because that would be really helpful. I don't think they'd mind that, do you? Be like, can you enable like, because I know other platforms you can actually click on someone's message and click translate. Yes, exactly. Because they allow it in the comments on videos. When someone comments on your video and you don't speak that language, it'll say it'll have a translate option. They should really put that in live streams. Hey YouTube, put a translate option in live stream, please. I think I'm gonna make a video about that. Make it like the title will be like update idea or something like that, Yes. And I think as long as I frame it respectfully, they'll be fine, Like I don't know if YouTube watches my videos, but I'll tag them and see, I'll tag them and see what happens. Yeah. Because then I wouldn't have to say English only, because then I'd be able to tap the comment, hit translate, and know. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Right? And you guys can always share my live streams. You can share my videos. You can share everything. I want to get to 500 by Christmas. So help me grow. I hope it would go viral, KK. That would be awesome. Yeah. That would be awesome if it went viral. Yeah, I'll work on that either tonight or tomorrow before bingo. Tell everybody I'm on my way. I gotta learn the lyrics to that one because that's all I know of that song. It's from the movie Brother Bear. If you've seen the movie Brother Bear. Surprisingly, Phil Collins does a version of that. He's done a lot of Disney movies. Hello. I don't know what join means. I don't have that option. Yay! Yeah, I love that one. I was sad because weeks ago, one of the sea lions, his name was Nick. He was their biggest male. He passed away like a month or so ago. And I was so sad. He was my favorite sea lion. And I was looking forward to getting a video of him next time I went to the zoo, but he has passed away. What does join mean? I'm not sure what you're asking. I don't have the membership option on my YouTube yet. I'm trying to get to 500 followers first and see if it pops up. I know. So like they lost him, and then one of their male orangutans also passed away a few weeks ago. Yeah. So it'd be so sad going and not being able to see him. Yeah, totally. But they were old, and one thing I learned about sea lions is they don't handle being under anesthesia well. So that was how I guess something like they can't breathe involuntarily. So you know how like you go under anesthesia and you're still breathing? I guess that doesn't happen with sea lions, and like he had a procedure done and they couldn't wake him up. But the orangutan Barani, his name was Barani. Yeah, we'll see. I'm planning to go this Wednesday because I was like, I want to see the baby, they got baby lion cubs. And I'm like, I need to see the cubs. Like, I don't think I can wait any longer to see the cubs, That'll be my first stop when I get to the zoo. Is like, I usually go in and I go on the loop to the right. But when I get to to see the cubs, I'll have to go in and kind of go to the left a little bit around the lion exhibit. Because the penguins and the lions is the first two exhibits when you walk into the Denver Zoo. Like there's the penguins right in front, and then a little bit to the right is the lions. Right? Right, exactly. Oh my gosh. Baby animals are always the best. And you guys know I'm your go-to for baby animals. Have I ever told you about so you know how sometimes when I yawn I do like a whoop noise? Yeah. There's a the hyenas make a similar noise. There's like hyenas make a similar noise to that. Is that crazy or what? So you know how hyenas are mostly known for like that that they kind of do? That's like more of a high pitched, but they also do that like whooping noise. I heard one of them doing it one time and I was like, what is that? Go around and I see him doing it. I was like, I've never heard a hyena make that noise before. Maybe in a past life. Wouldn't that be crazy? It'll be interesting, whatever age that I pass away, to see what who I've been in my past lives. That would be so interesting. Right, exactly. Exactly. And I've only heard them do it I've only heard them do the laughing when sometimes the keepers will do like a training demonstration. And I've only seen them do the hyenas like once. And they do that little when they get excited. Yeah. Right. Hopefully soon, there will be, African wild dogs. Look them up. They're really cute. Um, so African wild dogs, they have a group of them at the zoo, and it used to be a female and her, I think, 3 or 4 sons. And then the mother passed away. The female passed away. So they introduced a new female, and they have like yes, African wild dogs. Um but they brought in a new female, and the one of the boys who's dominant, she's kind of like a dominant, so the dominant male of the group, you know, she's kind of a dominant female too. So apparently they started, doing the thing not long after they got her, so there might be cubs or like pups soon. I don't know how to explain it, but hopefully you understand what I'm talking about. Yes, exactly. So they're now apparently only the dominant like male or female can mate in the group, you know. So the other brothers would not be able to mate with the female. You actually might have heard of one of them if you research the Denver Zoo. One of the African wild dogs, yes. One of the African wild dogs only has 3 legs because I think it was like either a birth defect or something happened when he was born that his one of his legs wasn't formed properly or something happened. His name is Nigel, and they had to amputate one of his legs. So he's only got 3 legs. Yeah, exactly. Staked his claim. Yeah. I'm sure if you go on the internet and you type in, yeah, I'm sure if you go on the internet, type in Denver Zoo Nigel, and he'll probably pop up. And it's funny, like, before they got this new female, I wasn't able to distinguish. I still kind of can't distinguish who's who until Nigel stands up, and I go, "There's Nigel." Yeah. But yeah, whenever you get time, if you want to look it up. I still want to find a picture of a turkey in here. I got to finish this first picture that I was coloring, but I still want to find a turkey. Oh, turkey. Kind of goofy looking turkey, but turkey. When I was younger, I used to be able to do a turkey noise. And then as I got older, I kind of lost it. Aw. Ooh. I found the picture of the pumpkin that's on the cover. Try what? Oh, that's a better one. I can't do it anymore. I don't even remember how I used to do it. The turkey sound? I don't even remember how I used to do it. I don't even know how I used to do it. I used to be able to do an elephant sound too, and I can't do that anymore either. The best I can do is a horse. I don't even know if that sounds too good. Yeah. Yeah. That's about all I can do. And I do that all the time. Right? I could do it like should do like a nobody, me. Right? I wish I could do voice impressions like Ariana Grande can. That'd be so cool. Oh my god, you look like the 4th of July. Makes me want a hot dog real bad. I can't do it. I don't know how she does it. Yes, absolutely. Sounds exactly like her. I love the Maybelline commercial. Yes, exactly. I love the Maybelline lip gloss commercial. Yeah. It's amazing. She does a pretty good Celine Dion too. Right. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. I can't do it. She definitely is. Absolutely. I love her. Oh my gosh. Stifler's mom. MILF, 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 MILF. Oh, dubbing voice? I don't know how to do that. Jennifer's Jet 2 holiday. Yeah. Well, yeah, and there's like lip sync. Oh, for cartoons? Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Or just do lip syncing ones. I know I haven't duetted the How Bad Do You Want Me video yet, but I'm nervous. Like, is it gonna look weird me just jumping around in my house next to the concert video? Oh my god, possessive. I wish I could have gotten a highlight of me laughing my butt off last night. See, that's the kind of sound hyenas make. similar to that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. God, I'll have to record that next time I hear it. Right, exactly. I was laughing my butt off. Oh, never mind. Piece of dust. I thought it was a spider. My girls have gone silent. I love you. Oh, goodness. Right. There you go. Yeah. Laughter challenge champion. Yeah. Right. That's funny. At least I'm champion at something. We are the champions, my friends. Right? We'll keep on fighting till the end. Oof, got a little bald spot here. Sorry, guys. I still have little thin spots from my chemo. And I hate how, like, my hair looks greasy in between showers. I hate that. Woo! No time for losers. Thank you. Yeah, I guess it doesn't look too bad, huh? Sometimes I'll double, like, usually I'll only do like one shampoo, then rinse, and then I'm done after I wash everything. But sometimes I'll shampoo, rinse, and then shampoo and rinse again. Car. Definitely car. Strange sounding car, but car. Or maybe it was a truck. Maybe. Right, exactly. But how many times is the question? They should have put that on the bottle. How many times do you rinse and repeat? Enough times for a Jet 2 holiday. Oh, goodness. You are so bad. Absolutely nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. KK says, right? He's obsessed with that, KK. Right. Is that an airline or is that a travel agency? Do we know? British airline? Okay. Oh, my soda turned my tongue blue. I had another summer freeze. I've got 3.5 boxes of it. Oh, okay. Darling, hold my hand. Oh gosh. It is delicious. Oh my gosh, yes. Super delicious. Rotism ran off early. He was in here for a minute. Good to see you, KK. See you tomorrow, I hope. Good to see you. Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they do that. I'm so happy. Guess what I watched earlier? Guess what I watched earlier? I bet you can't guess. Yes! They finally posted a new one. Well, Selena has a newborn, so it was, she was off they were off for a few weeks. But they finally started posting again today, and I was so happy. Uh-huh. 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 You totally did. But he's cute though. I got to see him. She made a video and I saw him and he's so cute. I wouldn't say burdened. It's different for people that want them, you know? We just happen to not want them, but you know. Really? Oh man. I think they're all cute. I don't want any, but they're cute. And you know what's funny? I don't have any kids, but I know the difference between a newborn cry and an older baby cry. Like I'll hear a newborn crying because for some reason newborns, like, you know how babies like have that. No, with newborns it's like you can tell. You can tell. You could probably look up videos of newborn cry and then like different age babies. Like there's probably videos of different age babies crying. You can tell. Once you hear it a few times, bruh, they come out of the womb crying. What are you even talking about? They come out of the womb crying. They're supposed to cry when they're born. Did you not know this? Like, we're literally supposed to cry when we're born. Oh yeah, the I think it's because their lungs development, you know, like what you call it? I don't know how to put it. Like learning, like, yay! Oh, I got the notification that KK shared my videos. Why am I getting warm? Yeah. I think it's like as they grow, they get better lung capacity. I think that's what I'm talking about. But you had me worried for a second. You had me worried for you for a second. Let me see. Don't anybody get excited here. But this is like fleece, one of those Costco, you know, really warm things. Yes, exactly. Oh my God, I had a couple toddlers today that were shrieking super loud. Yes. There was a couple of them today that were shrieking super loud. And I'm like, I'm an employee. I can't turn to the mother and be like, can you get your kids to not scream? You know? I don't know why parents don't stop their kids from screaming anymore. Yes, exactly. I agree. Nothing's louder. Yeah. I'm like, and parents just ignore it. And I want to sock them in the face, you know? They're just like, la, la, la. I'm like, your child is screaming in my ear. It's like my parents never would have allowed that, you know? Like I was born 2 years before the 90s. My parents would not have allowed that. I probably didn't go to the store very often with my parents because of that. Like but exactly. Like why do you think anybody wants to hear that? You can literally control that and tell them to stop it. Or letting them run around and play in a grocery store. Explain that one. Heard a noise. Squirrel. Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh. My dad's favorite phrase growing up was, "You want to go home?" That was my dad's go-to phrase growing up. Anytime I was acting up, "You want to go home?" Right. Right. Sometimes it was over stupid shit too. Like the country club near my house, like you used to be able to go swimming in the evening. And so my dad would take me swimming, right? And heaven forbid, I didn't want to say hi to the other kids in the pool. You want to go home? And sure enough, I go over and say hi and they swim away from me. Like, the fuck? Right, exactly. Like, kids didn't want to be my friend when I was growing up. I don't know why. Other kids did not want to be my friend. Bro, this packaging is creepy. Is that nightmare fuel? Goodness. Yeah. Although surprisingly, for as long as I've had a dream catcher, I haven't had any nightmares. It has really protected me. And it's like a legit dream catcher made by like Native Americans. And it's hard to find those nowadays, apparently. I can't. Yeah. Yeah. Get you one, I guarantee. But it has to be like legit Native American made. Like, make sure that wherever you get it from, that it is legit Native American made. I can't remember where my dad got mine from. Like, I don't know, maybe one of the Dakotas, like South Dakota or something. But like, it even had a tag that said it was legit Native American made. Like, yeah, if you have nightmares, get a dream catcher and set it like figure out a way to set it up where there's airflow through it. Don't put it on a wall, but like I have some videos where you can see my headboard and how it's like kind of open and it's tied to the headboard so air can flow back and forth through it. Yeah. Yeah. So like if you get like a special type of like hanger for it where air can flow through it, like, and then let me know, keep me posted if it helps or not. Like, I swear by them. But yeah, like I said, legit Native American made. Yeah. So you've seen it. Yeah. Have you seen the Dreamcatcher? Field trip. Field trip. Ugh. You got your seatbelt on? I'm always up for a field trip. Oh, goodness. Oh, I've had painful knees for as long as I can remember. I don't remember. I think like maybe before high school. Whew. I blame growing up Catholic and having to kneel at church. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Ready? Doesn't have a name. I've never named it, but let me get it up a little bit. There we go. There we go. Ha! Sit on the bed. Right? Super beautiful. And those are real bird feathers. There's Todd. See? And a little girl had a fox that looked exactly like him. I was like, I found your twin, Toddy. I hold him every night. We'll grab Deirdre while we're up here. Okay. Right? He's my Toddy. I also have a Nala, who's like legit the Disney Nala from Lion King. And I've got a couple more in my closet. Whew. Might have to do a stuffed animal tour one of these days. I grabbed Deirdre. I figured I'll grab her while I'm up there. Ugh, goodness. Right? Let me see something. Hold on. Probably shouldn't do this. Does it count even if it's not a legit, like, should I like not do that even though it's not a legit, board? Like, should I do that or should I not do that? We'll see. Do you want to say anything to Mr. Possessive? Right? Do you want to say hi? Right. Do you want to say hi to Mr. Possessive? Yes. She says hi. Can you drag it to hi? I wonder, like, can you move to hi? Maybe not. Maybe not. That'd be crazy if I was just standing here holding the edge of the thing and she actually moved it. Are you able to move by yourself? Oh, she says no. She says no, she's not able to move by herself. Are you able to pull yourself towards any letters or phrases? With me holding you, yeah? Maybe. I don't know. Right? Right, yeah. Hi, girls. Right? I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. See, my skeptic is coming out, My skepticism. Right. Yeah, 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 that's right. Yeah. But they're expensive though, bruh. They're expensive. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I looked them up, I was like, "I can't afford that." Yeah. I wonder when I can become, like, once I become eligible. I think it was, like, 20 bucks with, like, tax and everything, so that wasn't too bad. Bro, I could probably use it for, when I go to Zoo Lights in December. Wouldn't that be cool? Right, not bad. Yeah, like, I think it'd be so much easier, you know? Goodness. Oh, goodness. Hey, we're doing pretty good tonight with keeping it 18 and older. Yay! Hopefully, I'm still getting good views. Right, exactly. Nobody's interacting. Hello. 18 and older only. Right. Until I started laying down the rules, you know, laying down the law. Goodness. Right. Right. Yeah, exactly. They don't like rules. Right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yesterday was a little bit of a better day. I didn't cry, and I didn't cry, but I did kind of get mad at a customer. Like, the start of my shift, the guy was like kind of giving a hard time with not too much of a hard time, but like, right. Yeah, not too much, but kind of a hard time with showing his ID. Like, he pulled it just out enough that I could kind of see it, but I couldn't exactly read it. And we're supposed to scan it, right? So I literally took it out of the holder, and he was like, "Oh, you just took it right out of there." I was like, "Yeah, we're supposed to scan it, and you're supposed to have it where I can actually read it." Like, I was like, not having it with people not wanting to show their ID. I don't remember what they were buying. I think it was beer of some kind. I don't remember. You're stuck on the what you call the Smirnoffs, huh? No, it was some kind of beer. Right? I've got some of those Seagrams in my fridge, but I don't really want to dump them down the drain, and I can't drink them. But I don't know who I can give them to. And you know I cannot just sit them on the sidewalk because kids will grab them. And then me, bunch of drunk kids in the neighborhood. Right, exactly. Seagrams are good. But I'm sad I can't drink anymore because my damn gallbladder got taken out. Yeah, right? I bet. Oh gosh. I actually was not yawning as much at work today. You know what I started doing though when I got home today? I took like a 30-minute nap before I ate dinner and watched the Can't Sleep podcast. Oh geez. Right, exactly. Yes, they are. I've decided like when I get home from work, like well, depending on how many videos people have posted that I want to watch, but like if I have time, take like a 20-minute nap or so before I like do anything else to kind of take the edge of sleepiness off, you know? I gotta turn this. They're staring at me. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, they are the best. But yeah, I should take one, a little one, like at least every night when I come home from work. I like try my best to do that. Especially if I get off at 10. Like only if I get off at 10. If I get off later, I might not do it, but yeah. And at least like take the edge off so I'll still fall asleep when I go to bed. But right. Yeah, but I'm worried that my phone won't be charged the next day. Like I have to have my phone at 100% when I get up for the day, you know? Like I insist on it being 100% when I go to work. So I don't like and that's just creepy. I don't like doing sleep streams. I think sleep streams are creepy. I don't think I'd ever do that. I don't want people watching me sleep. That's weird. Yeah. Plus, then who's going to moderate for me? Right, exactly. Yeah, no. I woke up today, my phone was not at 100%, and I was mad. But it got to 100 by the time I went to work, so I'm like, because I switched out the charge cord for a new charge cord. I was like, I have to have it at 100. Right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, and those creators that I was telling you about that like I've popped into a couple of their streams, they've got like thousands of subscribers. And I'm like, but like the lives that I've gone into, hardly anybody's in there, which is crazy. And they've got like thousands of followers. And I'm like, how come nobody's watching these live streams? Yeah. It's like, how do you have so many like followers and nobody's watching your live stream. That's crazy. Yay. Right, it is weird. I don't know how their chat's not rolling like crazy, you know? It does for Claude Beauty when she goes live, like her chat's rolling like crazy. I don't know how she keeps up. And I don't think I've ever seen any moderators in her lives either. I'll have to check next time, but like some creators don't have mods in their live and I'm like, "Why?" Like Michelle, the bartender, um I don't remember seeing moderators in her live either and I'm like, "Why not?" Why would you not have moderators? I haven't seen any video. I don't know. I haven't seen any videos from her in forever, but like I've popped into her live a couple times in the past and I don't remember seeing moderators. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. But her chat be rolling like. And I don't like the people that are like, "Oh, make me a moderator." You know, I was like, "No, you have to earn that." You know. It's funny how like some people I've gone into their live once and been made a moderator. And I'm like, "Oh, cool." I think I mod for KK too, but I think I've only seen her live once. But she made me a moderator right away. I was like, "Oh, thank you." So I'm like a moderator for like 3 different people. Yeah, I think I saw her live once. But I remember she made me a moderator. I was like, "Oh, thank you." Seven likes. That's pretty good. I wonder what'll be the highlight. Heard something. No, the dream catcher doesn't make any noise. And it only moves when I'm dusting and I have to like push it different directions, you know? Maybe that'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. I would love that. No, I think I sounded like a card locking. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's what you meant. Oh, okay, not the noise that I heard. Okay, I got so confused. You know, I get easily confused. That would be cool. That would be a great highlight. Shoot, I even get easily confused at work, you know? Oh, I told you about my crash out that I did, right? I didn't tell you how I snapped at the security guard on Saturday too. I told you about my crash out on Saturday, right? Do, do, do. Okay, so we have armed security guards that check everybody's receipts as they're going out the door, right? I mean, I know we're just a grocery store, but still, some security guards are better than others. Some security guards will actually read the receipt, look at the items in the buggy, and notice ones that didn't scan, and will bring the customer and their stuff back to self checkout to pay for the stuff that they didn't scan. And so the security guard we had on Saturday brings a guy up to me and hands me the receipt, and he's like, "Oh, he didn't scan some things." And so I'm reading the receipt, and I'm looking at, I look at the items, and I'm reading the receipt, and the security guard just would not stop talking. So eventually, I literally looked up and I said, "Are you going to let me read it?" He walked away. So I read the receipt, rung up the stuff the guy didn't pay for, and he paid for him, sent him on his way. But but my goodness. And then I told my friend who's a head clerk, I was like, we, I told her, I was like, I'm about to throw hands with the security guard, and I told her what happened. She's like, oh my goodness. I was like, yeah, like if I'm trying to help somebody, or like if I'm trying to do something, and you just keep going, yap, 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 I'm gonna be like, stop, There was one time before my friend became a head clerk, she was still a cashier, and we were both on UScan together, the self checkout, and she was on one side, I was on the other, obviously. So she's trying to help a customer on her side, and she's having to call another department to ask about a price or something, and the customer would not stop talking. And yeah, exactly. The customer would not stop talking. So eventually I was like, ma'am, she's checking. Can you please wait? Like, to get her to shut up. Like, oh my God. Like, I have patience up to a point. Like, eventually I'm going to be like, stop it. He stayed away from self checkout for the rest of the night. He knew he ticked me off. Oh goodness. And then like one of the guards who's like kind of our best one. Exactly. The guard that we had today, and yeah, the guard that we had today is kind of like one of the better ones, because instead of just having me read the receipt, she'll pull out the items that were not scanned, or separate the items that were not scanned from the items that were paid for. And sometimes, like, if I just log on to my little thing, she'll scan them for me and just have them pay. Just have me charge them for them. Hi, Bochil. 18 and older, so hopefully you're 18 or older. I've been having to age restrict my lives a little bit. Goodness. How's it going? I was telling work stories. Good to see you. Yes, exactly. Oh man. Oh, I don't even think I told her because like the security guard we had today is also a supervisor. And I was like, I don't think I told her about the guard we had yesterday. But I was telling my friend who was a head clerk again today, I was like, we need more than one guard because while one security guard's up at self checkout having a customer pay for stuff they didn't scan, other customers are still getting out the door with stealing stuff, you know? Whew, goodness. How's it going? I think some locations are better than others. Just my area, there's a lot of shoplifting, like literally every day, multiple times a day. And it's hard to catch everybody, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times they'll go out like one of the emergency doors, either by the bathroom or by the popsicles. There's an emergency door. So yeah, it is pretty bad. Like we have it's funny because we have the laundry soap in like supposed to be locked container, like glass containers, but a lot of the locks are broken. Make that make sense. Like I'm like, why don't we fix the like some of the doors are broken? Several of the yeah, exactly. I remember one time when I was little, I grabbed like you know the double bubble that comes like this, but they're like twice the size of these. Uh One time I grabbed one of those and I was eating one and was going out the door with my mom and she saw it. And oh my god, I got in huge trouble for that. Oh my god. So I've never stolen anything ever again. I got in such huge trouble for that. Right? Apparently, according to like some online sources, my store was voted the second worst in the state. Right, exactly. Like, but I learned real quick. Learned real quick. Holding your sunglasses. Oh man. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I've done that accidentally too, and I've gone back the next day and paid for it. I'm like, oh my god, I'm sorry. Yeah. I get super embarrassed if I accidentally, don't scan something. Yeah, I make sure I scan all my stuff now. Yeah. Oh dang, that's not good. Right? At least you made it right, at least. Yeah. 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 Goodness. But it has not affected how busy we are. Ugh, I need a Tums. I took an esomeprazole, but I still need a Tums. What the fuck? Ooh, Ow. Right, exactly. Right? Ugh, goodness. I need to buy more napkins. I hate how sensitive my fingertips get after I clip my nails. You know? It's such a pain in the butt, and I don't know how to desensitize them. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Like so sensitive. Ow. Am I bleeding? I think I am. What the fuck? I think it's kind of like bleeding. A little bit. Right? Ugh. I don't know. I don't know if I got like a paper cut or what. Something cut it. Like I said, these get super sensitive after I clip my nails. Yeah, exactly. I should do like a nail filing stream, like after I clip my nails, like, shaping them up. They never look perfect, but right. Right. Totes my goats. Right. I'm surprised nobody comes in when I color. I finished the stem on the grapes. Well, there's a leaf on it. I gotta finish that. Woo. Yeah, exactly. Very soothing. Or how nobody comes in when we play Trivial Pursuit. Right. It's like, come on, play with us. Oh, some of these are easy. Well, one of these is easy. Right. It's like, come on. Curious. Curiosity. Right, totally. It should go viral. Well, that's crazy. Right. The answer to one of these is also like the same as like, well, here, hold on. Okay, so here, I'll read this one to you. In tennis, what is it called when a player wins all 4 major tournaments in the same year? No, a Grand Slam, which is also what it's called when, like, say the bases are loaded and then the next player up to bat hits a home run, and that player and all 3 of the players on base are able to what you get call it cross home plate. Yeah. Oh my, you would say that. But like, you know what a grand slam in baseball is, right? Like when 4 players are able to get to cross home plate after a home run. I only know that. I know that, and I also know um I follow horse racing, right? So I always watch the Kentucky Derby, um the Preakness Stakes and the Belmont Stakes, and I also always watch the Breeders' Cup, right? A horse, like, right, yeah. Um, I don't know how many horses in history have done this, but a horse that wins all 4 of those races, that's called a Grand Slam as well. The last horse that I remember doing that was American Pharoah. That's why I was like, that's crazy. Oh, there you go. Or how a hat trick is used in both hockey and football, I think. Yeah, I love it. I've been watching it for I don't know how many years. And it's interesting how many horses, like it's crazy how many horses are related to Secretariat. If you don't know who Secretariat was, look him up. I have a whole magazine on him too. Yes, exactly. Yeah, well, they made a movie. I don't know how many movies they made about him, but the only one that I know of was the one with Diane Lane, where she played Penny Tenery. I think. No, I don't think that's Christopher Lloyd. No, that's someone else. But Diane Lane was in it. I don't know how many other. Oh, Margot Martindale played her father's secretary. That was a good movie. Yeah, I wish that I had been born back when he was alive and racing because I would have loved to. Not all of them, not all, but there's a lot of racehorses that have like are descended from him. Yeah, that are like related somewhere down the line. Cause like if I notice a horse is like super fast or like gets out ahead of the rest of the herd, I'll look up their name and I'll like you can type in like the horse's name like such and such bloodline and it'll show you the breakdown of all of his ancestors like several generations. And I seem to find Secretariat in there all the time. Like who can I think of? Well, American Pharaoh for sure is related to Secretariat. Um I'd have to look up who else, but like there's been several others that all have Secretariat in their bloodline. Like not every horse, but some super fast ones, yes. Yeah, it is cool. Yeah, so anytime I see a horse that's like super fast, I'm like, okay, let me see if Secretariat's in there. And usually he is. Oh yes. Oh yes. I love like I didn't really know who he was much when I was growing up, but like now that I do, I'm like, "Oh my god, I wish I had been able to see him live, like be able to actually see him race in person. That would have been so cool." I thought it was cute in the movie seeing the groom sleep in the stable with him like across from his stall in the 70s, like the early 70s. And then I can't remember what year he died, but yeah. Apparently he had a bigger heart, like an actual literally bigger heart than most horses. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's just fascinating hearing about him. And I just love that movie so much. Well, and one of my favorite parts of the movie is when the one guy goes, which of you ladies owns Secretary? And Margot Martindale's character, Miss Ham, goes, his name is Secretariat. I was like, yes, Queen. Yes, Queen. His name is Secretariat. And Miss Ham actually came up with that name herself. Yeah. Yas, Queen. She's a good actress. I haven't seen her in anything recently, but she's a good actress. Yeah, I don't know. She's around somewhere. Maybe she retired from acting. I don't know. I'd have to look it up on IMDb. I use that for a lot of things. Yes. I want to scroll back up. Whatever happened to hold on. Cuz Brotism was in here quite for a bit. Oh, okay. I missed it. I missed that. Okay. Okay. Ah, hang on. Ah. No, I was wondering where Brotism went, and I missed the message where he said he'd be back, but he hasn't come back. I feel bad because I was like, oh, I didn't even like I glazed through it. Yeah. Yeah. I missed it because the chat was moving a little bit. I'm almost at 100K valid public watch hours. Or yeah, I think. Thank you. Yeah. Or is it just 100 public? I have to look at the breakdown for it and like figure out how to show everybody like they don't nobody watches the video, but maybe I'll put it in like a post, you know? Or no, I think it's just 100 valid public watch hours and then it's at 60K valid public shorts views. Oh, there you go. Yeah. You're doing good though. You're coming up. But yeah, I need to go from 100 to 3,000 valid public watch hours. I don't know how long that's going to take. Look at my baby hairs all sticking up. See, you're getting there though. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Hee hee. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Now, if more of my subscribers would like and comment on my shorts. Exactly. Oh yeah, definitely. Just another day. I gotta learn the chorus to that because like I've had it stuck in my head. The Subway by Chappell Roan. I've had it stuck in my head, like the chorus. It's never over Da, 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 da. A little bit, but like the people that have popped in don't really do much in their stream. Like, you know, they're not really doing much of anything like actually talking to people like I am, you know? And I'm like, well, this is kind of boring. And like their chats aren't moving at all. So I just feel awkward and I go, okay, I'll see you later. You know? I don't like feeling awkward. Exactly. Exactly. Like I do my best to actually interact with you guys, you know? Like even when I have the neck holder for my phone, I'll still be like glancing at chat every so often. I'll have to figure out how to set it up so I can still see when I'm dabbing really good, you know? Like I'll have to figure it out so I can still see. Cuz I'll show you guys like how like what I do is I'll set the packs up in front of me and I'll be so I'm left-handed, right? Fun fact, I'm left-handed. So I'll be dabbing with my left hand and I'll have the machine set up off to the right side of me. And so I'm literally like dabbing and tapping the machine, like going back and forth like that. Yeah, I'm a lefty. And it's funny in this day and age, people like see me writing with my left hand and you're like, oh, you're a lefty? Like, it shouldn't even matter anymore, you know? This day and age. It sucks then, like before we were born, being left-handed was like a sin practically. And like left-handed people used to get like abused. Exactly. Yeah. Or like the two that I've popped into, like they don't speak English really. So it's like, and like the other people chatting aren't typing in English. So I was like, okay. Like I feel awkward, you know? Yeah, look up the history of left-handed people. Like, yeah, it was bad. Yeah, like almost forced to write with the right hand. Like, yeah, it was bad. Luckily, that was before we were born. Good on you for protecting us. Yeah, that is ridiculous. Yeah, I would never just randomly insult people. Like, unless someone's doing something wrong, then that's a different story. But it's like, do you not want people to watch you? Like, what? It's like, why would you even be live? You know? Yeah, exactly. I'm with you. Totally with you. Hopefully, YouTube does something. Right, exactly. I'd be like, then put a shirt on, stupid. It's like, you're the dumbass sitting there, like, that would be like if I was sitting here just in my bra, like, Oops, sorry. Mine are kind of big. Right. Exactly. Mine are kind of big, so I don't show them a lot. Double D. I probably shouldn't say that. Don't start, anybody. Right? Right? I saw a girl the other day, right? Right? Oh my god. There was a girl the other day that was walking in as I was leaving, and I swear to God, like she was wearing a dress, but I swear to God, her boobs like were like popping out. I could see her areolas. Like, oh my God. It's like, girl, like put those away. Right, exactly. Or I've seen chicks breastfeeding with her whole boob out, which I know I shouldn't be like weirded out by, but you know, it's not something I'm used to seeing. Just the whole boob out. Yeah, at my store, like in the middle of the grocery store. Goodness. Right, exactly. That's true. That's true. Goodness. Ouch. I'm hoping it's just the weather, but like this is like sore. Right, exactly. Hungry, hungry babies. Oh goodness. It's gonna be cold today. It's only gonna be in the 50s. Well, then it looks like our weather's gonna waffle, like be like a little chilly, then go back up to high 70s, low 80s, and then go back down to like chilly again. Something's itchy. But I'm not gonna itch it on camera. Ugh. Woo, goodness. Yeah. What you girls doing? No, I keep checking, but no. There was one time, one of the Can't Sleep podcasts was I can't remember what town they were in, but they were doing their first ghost hunt on the podcast. And the places they were, Tundra was setting off her ball like crazy. But hasn't been that much since then. I'm looking forward to the next ghost hunt they do. I don't know when it'll be, but I'm looking forward to the next one. Yeah. I can't remember which ghost. I'll have to look back and see which and like show what like figure out which episode it was. But I forget what they were in some town where they explored some dude's house and then like this tunnel. Yeah. It was crazy. I don't know why I have the subway stuck in my head. You're just another girl on the subway. Right. Goodness. Oh, yay, made it to 2 hours. I hope I got good views on it. And I hope it made a highlight. I'm kicking my feet. I want to giggle and kick my feet. Right, exactly. Are we ready to go night night? Yep. Thanks for stopping by here at the Bridget Show. We hope to see you again here in Colorado. It's the Bridget Show. It's the Bridget Show. Good night, everyone. I love you. I'll see you next time. Stay safe, stay healthy, and be kind. Love you.